I watch your video now where you cause the new Gombe. Àti ìyá ọmọ àtọmọ ló máa ṣọ́kù àti Iyabo Ojo. Gbogbo yín máa ṣọ́kù ni. Àdàbí tó ẹ pò ti tọ́ Iyabo Ojo gbé wá síbí báyìí. Iyabo Ojo máa ṣọ́kù tọmọ ẹ̀ ní. Iyabo Ojo máa ṣorí burúkú kúrò láyé pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹ̀ ní àtọmọ ọmọ ẹ̀. Iyabo Ojo máa mọ sàárè gbogbo ọmọ ẹ̀ against him. Ògún ló máa pa ìdànù, ògún ló máa fẹ́ jẹ́wẹ́. Àbólórí burúkú lélẹ̀ mi lẹ wá lórí reverse psychology fún bí. Ẹ máa ṣọ́kù tọmọ. Lára TikTok àtàrà Facebook ta ló kọ́kọ́ gbé ògùn wá ṣépè fún àwọn ọmọ Iyabo Ojo. Ta ló kọ́kọ́ gbé ògùn wá ṣépè irú ikú tó máa pa gbogbo ọmọ tó tara Iyabo Ojo jáde. Ṣé èmi ni àbí Hakeem? Mo ń bèèrè lọ́wọ́ yín. For how many months ni mi fi dá Hakeem lóhùn? For how many months? For how many months ni mi ò fi dá Hakeem lóhùn? For how many months? No, let's be sincere. Olórí burúkú ni Iyabo Ojo bó ṣe máa manipulate nìyẹn. Ẹni àánú ni Iyabo Ojo ó ti ṣòfò ọmọ inú ayé months tí Hakeem fi ń gbé ògùn àwọn ògùn fake ògùn ke lásán ó tó how many months tí Hakeem fi ń gbé ògùn wá fi ṣépè irú ikú tó máa pa gbogbo ọmọ Iyabo Ojo. Ẹni pé Iyabo Ojo ti fẹ́ manipulate ẹni pé ó ti fẹ́ tàn ẹ̀. Now Iyabo Ojo ní audacity láti lọ sọ fún Hakeem pé kó wẹ̀dàn kó ráìdàn. Iyabo Ojo àmọ́ sáré gbogbo ọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ tó jáde láyé.
Alright you guys, highly welcome back to my channel. It's Gina here again, and if it's your first time and you haven't subscribed, I just want to tell you that you're doing yourself. Please subscribe, like and share it, and leave your comments below. So you guys, Lizzy Anjorin and Iyabo Ojo saga. As a matter of fact, now Lizzy Anjorin has so many facts to use against Iyabo Ojo. She's saying that Iyabo Ojo actually created that group, that Citizens of Nigeria, and the group that was actually meant for justice for Mohbad, the good citizens of Nigeria, be concerned citizens of Nigeria and all that. That she actually created that group to gain money as usual, that she's looking for donations and the rest of it. And that why is she trying to tarnish Naira Marley's image and that and that and that? That you see how God has used the Verydarkman to expose Iyabo Ojo and all of that. So in the midst of all of these, revelations are coming out from left, right and center concerning Iyabo Ojo and concerning Lizzy Anjorin. So today we're just going to be talking about the two rattles in the house. The matter is very serious. So it's a very serious matter. Even though Iyabo Ojo is not in Nigeria, she's in Canada waiting for her daughter to deliver and all that. A lot of things are happening in Iyabo Ojo's name. Iyabo Ojo don't reign past president though. Alright you guys, are highly welcome back to my channel. This is Gina Raven's channel, and if it's your first time here and you haven't subscribed, I'm begging you to please look down below. You see a red subscription button, click on it, and also beside is a notification bell. Also click on it so you always get notified whenever I post a video. You'll be the first to watch, like and share, and leave your comments. With you guys, subscription is so free, very free. So talking about Lizzy Anjorin, she has said so many things lately about Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo is collecting donations. Time has reached for her to be exposed. That she knows what happened to Mohbad, and then she refused to talk about it. And that the time is now for her to be revealed and exposed, according to Lizzy Anjorin. So she has made so many videos concerning this matter. She said now we go scatter everywhere. She said what I said about Baba Mohbad in the hands of just lover Iyabo Ojo. Koribe Abi, Koribe. For those of you joining hands with Iyabo Ojo to bully her victims, Ati Iyabo Ojo, Ati Eyin Tangbe, and Iyabo Ojo, Ati Eyin Iyabo Ojo Baje, everyone included, all of them Baje. I told you, Namibi una last bus stop. That prayer I did and called on Hansa Oseni Baba Oboy Koron. Una think say na Africa film, abi? Una go regret of destroying people, Baba. Baba Mohbad, Losibeo, victory is here. Plus, stay away from knacking. Now, any moment from now, sound funny, but they wanna finish that man ASAP. Baba Igbinyo Kando Lati Ode, just love her, Ekisimi and all of that. So she actually did open ritual. I told you she was going spiritual. I told you our very beloved Lizzy Anjorin is going spiritual. You guys felt I was joking. The woman mean business. She's ready to expose and unexpose and bring out all the revelations. So according to her, that she made a prayer, and that prayer she made, a lot of things are going to be unraveled. That's why the Verydarkman is now unraveling so many things. So in the previous video I made, I didn't even talk about it because Iyabo just said she did not invite the Verydarkman to make peace with him. It was rather Suleiman that invited them to make peace. That was why the Verydarkman began to reveal some of the things that she said. According to the Verydarkman, that he didn't want to talk about Iyabo Ojo's part in the group chat, but since she has said she wasn't the one that initiated for the peace, he's going to expose everything. He's not leaving anybody. He's going to open all the. He's not leaving any stone unturned. I think that's the grammar that should be used. All right, so she now shared videos of the lady who said Iyabo Ojo has apologized to Naira Marley and all that. She has even said they are going to expose everything, that there's no peace for the wicked, that some people are going to go down, and has asked Baba Mohbad not to knock anybody while all of this is going on. But they were planning to buy Baba Mohbad. But right now, she has done prayers, and Baba Mohbad will no longer go down. You should just avoid knocking and be praying while they pray for him as well. So while all of this is going on, someone else came to make revelation. Iyabo Ojo and Lizzy Anjorin were very good friends. Like I told you guys in my previous video, that this is not when the trouble started. It started a long time ago, a very long time. 7 years ago was when it became very pronounced, and 5 years ago when she wedded was when it became even more pronounced. Now Lizzy Anjorin has been talking and saying that she has never knocked any celebrity, any actor, that is just her and her husband and all that. But Iyabo Ojo has been busy knocking a lot of other actors, so she said. So this person here that is her friend and also Iyabo Ojo's friend came out to say Lizzy Anjorin is telling lies and fabricating stories on social media. According to this particular person, she said, let's go there. It's about to go down. A lot of things are being revealed. You brag you are the only actress who had never dated or slept with any actor in the industry. Can you say that to my own face? I dare you to repeat it anywhere again. That should be a good topic for part 3. The person said, Lizzy Anjorin, all the lies, all the truth, part 2. Since the first episode on this matter dropped, I had received over 50 phone calls and messages. 3 different attempts to hack my account has been halted by Facebook. 50% of the callers have told me that Ibukun is no longer the person I used to know. They claim she can now buy, that is Lizzy Anjorin is no longer the person she used to know. She can now buy. She's calling her native name. Some said she will come for me, my wife, children, and my entire family. So this is the man writing. Others simply said that the lady is now an endangered species. 30% of them said the internet is now very volatile and not a place for gentlemen like me. Yes, of course you're seeing the picture of the man and herself. Only about 20% urged me to continue. In all the calls and messages, the only one which hits me really hard came through my Facebook Messenger. It reads, If you say your truth for Lizzy, people will say she paid you. If you speak against her, she will come for you. My honest opinion on this is to save your head and let the sleeping dogs lie. The calls and messages gave me an idea what I am in for. Ibukun knows me wella. She knows. Omo Oba Temi Koni Jagun B. However, my candid response to whatever anyone says is a popular quote by late President Muhammadu Buhari. During this inauguration in 2015, I am for everybody, I am for nobody. Back to the matter, the fact how it all started. It was around 2009. A party was going on at an event center somewhere around Agidigbe in Ikeja. It was a movie launch or birthday party by Sikira Sindodo. Pasuma was dishing out his hit tracks on the bandstand. It was gathered of top celebrities. It was a gathering of top celebrities in the Yoruba movies industry at the time. According to my friend who were at the event, Lizzy came quite late into the event. In her usual conditional, respectful manner, she greeted most of the celebs, including Iyabo Ojo, who didn't like Lizzy's manner of greetings. Okay. My whispering bird told me Lizzy said something like, Iyabo Baoni. This, according to the whispering bird, angered Iyabo on the spot, and their outburst nearly brought the event to a premature end. It was a weekend, and the fight began between two superstars actresses dominated the front pages of most subtle magazines. That, I can tell, laid the foundation for what has now dragged for over 15 years. I told you guys, the matter started 15 years ago. I am not joking. They do investigation. It became a topic then that Iyabo expected a more respectful greeting from Lizzy, whom she considered a new star at the time. Considering Iyabo has been a household name even before Ibukun went to Abeokuta to learn acting, she, Iyabo, obviously was not thinking about age. Okay. Both later granted various interviews, lambasting each other until social media escalated everything. So Iyabo Ojo was expecting Lizzy Anjorin to greet her in a very different manner, maybe prostrate as the Yoruba culture says, or say hello, maybe in a better way, but she just said Iyabo Baoni. Iyabo wasn't considering age, even though they are age mates or anything, but she felt that Lizzy Anjorin just came into the set. She just started acting. I have been in this industry for a long time before you came in. You're supposed to greet us. You know, women and their problem. You understand? Women get their own wahala. You're supposed to greet me in some particular way, not the way you greeted me. You're not supposed to ask me about me. Like, how are you? Yeah, but how are you? So people don't like how are you. I have a friend that she doesn't like you asking her how are you. Better you just say how far, make it between the number to say, babe, how are you? She no go answer. She tell you say, Gina, beg, no ask me how are you. I no like her. I no be your junior sister. You understand? So she said Baoni. So she didn't like it. So in 2012 or 2013, a peace meeting was initiated. And I personally drove Ibukun to Elegushi Beach, where Iyabo was having a birthday party. We got there late night. Me, Ibukun, alone, Iyabo Ojo receiving us with open arms, with both of them smiling for the cameras that night. They took pictures together as if nothing had happened before. That was the very first peace effort by anyone. That peace didn't last a year when both resumed tantrums again. Then, the ANC governor in Lagos, Ajala Jalingo, also used his influence and office to settle them at some point. I believe that peace talk was the reason Iyabo featured in Kofo, the First Lady, when she stayed as the deputy governor. Despite their egos and fights, both delivered quality acting when paired together on the movie set produced by Lizzy Anjorin. You can imagine, they came together and they did that movie together. Both were extraordinarily professional in their art because the beef was not taken to the movie set. After the movie production, they resumed hostilities, which has taken them into the social media age, which is now. The obsession of Iyabo Ojo being the gist lover didn't start today. Are you hearing? The obsession of Iyabo Ojo being gist lover didn't start today. Of Lizzy Anjorin saying Iyabo Ojo is gist lover did not start today. Okay. In those days, when Soft Cell magazine was the toast of celebrities, when then there was no social media yet, every negative story about her on any actor or actress at all was Iyabo Ojo. She used to say it was Iyabo Ojo giving the magazine's information about her and the rest of it. I am surprised she still carries it into the social media age. Continuation. As a journalist, I understand her position. Most of us writing about celebrities for Soft Cell magazine then rely heavily on our friends in the industry to give us other people's stories. Now you understand. In all my years with her, she never did it, and anyone who does it can never be her friend. Okay. What really contributes in all his years, she never told them anything about celebrities. I mean, Ibukun, like Lizzy and Iyabo Ojo, both of them, nobody told him anything about celebrities. All his years as a celebrity, this person writing now, as a newscaster, journalist, and writer, none of either Iyabo Ojo, neither Lizzy Anjorin tell him anything concerning other celebrities. Okay. When they were still writing magazines. I hope you guys understand. Yeah. What really contributed to the fight making Ibukun out of control was the support and solidarity which Iyabo was getting from younger actresses. Are you hearing that? The respect she was getting from younger actresses, that was what really got Madam Lizzy Anjorin upset. Okay. Like late Bisi Komolafe and Toyin Abraham. My candid opinion is very simple. I do not know Iyabo to be a graduate. I do not know any university she attended, but I do know she's better cultured than Ibukun. Ibukun is Lizzy Anjorin that he's talking about. Lizzy Anjorin is a graduate from OOU, but the rascality she has demonstrated over the years is not a thing of pride to whoever paid her school fees. Well, now I see Iyabo as a person who analyzes every event before taking action. Only God knows if truly she is guilty of the gist lover accusation. But she tends to handle public issues better. Lizzy's temperament won't allow her to think about the implications of her actions. This person is very close to Lizzy. They are both friends. I know too well Lizzy can lie for Africa. Lizzy Anjorin can lie for Africa. If she craves for peace, which I believe is overdue, Lizzy needs to reduce or stop her lies. I am a celebrity journalist with 2 decades of experience. I know celebrities want to appear larger than life, but there is a limit to everything. Exaggeration, to be modest, is what Lizzy Anjorin likes to use whenever she wants public sympathy. I mean, how can one explain spending 5 naira and calling it 500 naira? I got 20,000 naira from her when I got married in 2009. So Lizzy Anjorin, she gave me 20,000 naira when I got married in 2009. only to hear from my friends later that she sponsored my wedding. That's what she told them. It was not surprising because she was not in support of the marriage from day one. She claimed marriage should not be my next agenda when I was just 33 years old. So you can imagine from 2009 to now, the person is actually a matured person to come and sit online and be telling lies. She goes on. Arike is over 40 now and unmarried. That is her preferred life for anyone around her. That is Lizzy Anjorin. Auntie Nike is very much alive. She once embarrassed the sister in Abeokuta by telling her colleagues she was feeding, clothing, and paying Auntie Nike's children school fee. Wow. For those who do not know, Auntie Nike is the woman that played Kudi in Kofo Tinubu. I don't know if the paranoid mental case is involved, because if not, how can you just feel insecure everywhere? Another symptom of paranoid is not being able to process the difference between imagination and reality. It became an emotional torture for me when Lizzy Anjorin accused me of selling her stories to bloggers. For anyone with good knowledge of astrology, I am a Taurus born on May 1st. It is a global knowledge. Taurus are the most loyal of the zodiac sign. A Taurus will keep your secret even when having gone up to his head. Lizzy Anjorin knows this and still went ahead to call me out and accuse me of sending her daughter Florida's picture to bloggers. That is the little girl picture that Lizzy Anjorin is saying that Iyabo Ojo sent people to come and take pictures of her infant baby. So the baby's name is Florida. Everybody, so she was saying, is this man that took the picture of her and sent to Iyabo Ojo? She said, everybody around me knows I don't like bloggers. I believe they are largely unprofessional and they ruin the media industry. It is true they were coming to me even with money during Toyin Imaku fight. Lizzy Anjorin knows I had never been desperate for money. We went to Ibadan. Me and Auntie Nike slept on the same bed in an hotel room. You slept in the other room. The next day, our host gave me and Auntie Nike 20,000 naira each, and you got a whopping 1.6 million naira. You didn't share a penny with any of us. That is Lizzy Anjorin. You know my relationship with money. You once accused me of preferring a low-key life instead of being ruthless in search of money. Yet, I am the same person you accused of selling your baby exclusive pictures when you are far away in America and I was playing Ludo peacefully in Orile Ifo. I am now in the open after years of rejecting juicy offers from these so-called bloggers. I challenge every blogger home and abroad who at my point received Lizzy's exclusive scandal from me. I want the same person to publish evidence of payment of any form of financial gain. Taurus are extremely emotional personalities. I carry the burden of your accusation for many years. Now you will know what it means to unleash the highly destructive Taurus bull at the peak of emotional imbalance. The most common Yoruba proverb I had told every blogger is Oju oti ri, Oju oti re, Oju ti o re o, Oni oju oti, Iwo ni Ola ni ju. Meaning, you are shameless if your friend is to You are shameless if your friend is put to shame and you feel unconcerned. Lizzy Anjorin. Okay. Lizzy Anjorin is not a perfect human being. He's not perfect as a human being. And I always wonder why. The pretense to be. Instead of me telling individual blogger your secret for financial gain, I would rather tell the whole world for free. You brag you are the only actress who had never dated or slept with any actor in the industry. Can you say that to my own face? I dare you to repeat it anywhere again. That should be a good topic for part 3. Ireo, that your Badmus is my name. Lota Odomini Omo Arogede. So you guys, that's the situation on the ground. This young man here is saying that all that Lizzy Anjorin is saying about Iyabo Ojo sometimes could be imaginations, could be her thoughts, but they're not true. Not like she's perfect, but most of the things she's saying are not true. That the matter started a long time ago, is not today. So all that we hear her say on social media are imagination, exaggerations, and what she feels in her heart. That's why she's calling Iyabo Ojo and saying Iyabo Ojo is just lover. That is not today it started with all her. I don't even need to explain too much. So that's the situation on the ground. So now that all of these things are happening, this person here is here to clear the name of Iyabo Ojo. I don't know if you believe her or believe him. He's a man. The man said his name. They've been together for a long time, together with Iyabo Ojo and Lizzy Anjorin. He's a closer friend to Lizzy Anjorin than he is with Iyabo Ojo. So I don't know why a friend to Lizzy Anjorin wants to come and expose her in this manner. But let us know what you think about it on the comment section. And thank you guys for watching. Iyabo is going through a lot now. I don't know what you think about it, but let us know your thoughts on the comment section. A lot is going on. More revelations are coming. Do you believe it? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye.